Hello, my name is Sir Camus and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. Today we start in the dungeon itself because we have had a technical mishap. The game crashed on me during the loading screen. This probably means that the little bit of video that I recorded before this, still at the Hamlet, is probably going to be corrupted. Doesn't really matter that much though. I did unfortunately also lose the last episode due to a similar reason, although at that instance the crash happened all the way at the end, but I still cannot use the footage because the file has been corrupted. That's kind of bad because in that episode I was actually gonna try to attack the Gibbering Prophet. Fortunately though, I decided not to go through with that battle because I had to go through a very lengthy ruins dungeon, and I had to deal with a lot of fights and a lot of ambushes and a lot of ghouls, so my party was completely stressed out by the time that I reached the boss room, so that wasn't gonna happen. So what are we gonna do today? Well, I have once again brought out the Abomination. The Abomination is in the third position, which is not a very good position for him, although the idea is that the Grave Robber is gonna be acting first. She is then gonna move backwards, and then the Abomination is going to move forward with his Slam ability, which he can use after he has transformed. Where is it? Right there. And that would move the Grave Robber to the third position and the Bounty Hunter to the first position, which is all fine by me. So that is kind of a synergy that I'm gonna try to find out. Other than that, I'm not gonna talk too much, I think. The Bounty Hunter is gonna use the Come Hither ability, probably a lot. He is also gonna use, by the way, the Finish Him ability after the Grave Robber has stunned the unit in the front row. So that's one of the synergy ideas that I had. The Jester is gonna be counteracting the stress generated by the Abomination. But that's basically it. I am gonna experiment with this setup a little bit, and for that very reason I've chosen a very simple exploration dungeon, a short champion level dungeon. So we'll see how things go. Am I going to try this? Oh, she's a ruins phobe. Oh, yeah, I was aware of that. I've given her the Book of Sanity to counteract that. That's fine. But anyway, let us interact with this. I've never done this before, I don't think, on camera. Dull and uninteresting. Yeah, kind of like the intro, I suppose. The food. What do we find in here? Nothing. And we don't get a scout, unfortunately. We're gonna go down to the right and then go back all the way over here. At least that's the plan for now. Maybe something will happen in the future that changes that, but another empty room? Well, I don't mind that. Not at all. A map, that's good. Empty, very nice. We have a fight in there. And we don't know what is in that room. But anyway, we're gonna continue, of course, because an empty room makes it a little bit easier, possibly in the future. May allow us to skip another room. Oh, we do get a fight, though. On the way back. They go first, alright. 11 damage. Pretty decent. Let us do a battle ballad. Interesting. I was not expecting him to go first. He does have a speed of 12, but she has a speed of 15. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. Actually, it does, because now he will not be able to use the Finish Him ability against a stunned target. Well. Let us simply do a collect bounty then. That's not very good. He has protection, right. And then he goes first with the speed of... Oh yeah, right. The Abomination is quite slow, I believe. Yeah, I've given him the Legendary Bracer, so that was to be expected. And slam. Alright. Another battle ballot. Let's make sure that we go first. He goes first now. Interesting. He now has a speed of 16, but it doesn't really matter because he's a speed of 17 and he has a speed of 20. Oh well, whatever. Rake could be good, but I would love to get rid of this guy, and this may do that. Not quite. Not quite. This is gonna help us a lot, though. Very nasty Blight. Did I even fully upgrade this ability? I did. Only... okay. There are Blight abilities that deal 6 Blight over time, so her ability is a little bit weaker in that regard. No longer stunned, which is unfortunate. Collect bounty. Yeah, I keep forgetting which one has the higher crit chance. The collect bounty does. That's fine. What is he going to do? Graveyard Slash. Only 5 damage. No problem. Bit of stress heal. Yeah, we don't really need to do anything, but may as well get the kill. That actually gives us a bit of stress relief by itself. Waiting for all the animations to finish. Moving everyone back, and then we are going to continue. Another hungry event. We're already quite low on torches. We have only got 3 left. But I think we're gonna be fine regardless. No. No, not with this team. Nope. Alright, Cutthroat. Okay, good, we get a surprise. Now, please go first. Thank you. Stun. Then you can go? No? Well, he's only a little bit faster, I guess. Ah, well. He's also a Runes Phobe. What? Ew. Well, my mistake. Fortunately, our stress levels don't appear to be a big problem. Transform, yes. And then with the Rage... Oh, he cannot use that, of course. Missed. Really? Alright, well, Battle Ballad. And then you can usually finish him. 25 damage is not bad at all, but this wasn't nearly as effective as I was hoping that it was gonna be. Especially since you cannot target the 3rd position with the Abomination when he gets a chance to act first, because he starts in the 3rd position with this setup. But anyway, another Battle Ballad could be good, but Stress Heal would also be nice. Let's keep our stress down as much as possible. May get a kill. I kind of doubt it. It would deal more damage against him, so let's do that. That was minimal damage. And now he's in a bad spot again. Oh well. 28, that's a lot better than last time. And a nice, very nice shovel indeed. We could even go for a flashbang on this guy or on this guy. Stun chance is reasonable. In fact, it's pretty much guaranteed that we would land it. This would deal increased damage against humans. It's not bad. Let's do this. Hoping for a crit there, didn't get it. Our health is a bit of a problem. It's still manageable, but... yeah, we've taken quite a beating here. Of course, this is only our 2nd battle, so... Alright... yeah, let's do this. And we don't really have any good way of healing up, so this could become quite tense in a second, but anyway. Rage would be good. Ray could also have been good, by the way, because that would have gotten rid of the Fusilier and also dealt some damage to the Cutthroat, but so be it. We're gonna use a bandage. And then increase damage versus humans. Ah! It's all your fault, Bounty Hunter. Oh, I should have attacked this guy with the stunned ability. That was silly of me. Oh well. Let's make sure that we go first. Shadow Fate has a very decent chance normally, but he doesn't have any buffs, and he's not quite resistant, so I'm gonna stun this guy instead. Alright, please kill that unit. Excellent. We didn't want him to attack again. And you can do this. Doesn't really matter which attack I use, I think. Alright, well, our health is looking abysmal. I'm still gonna continue as if kind of nothing happened. Still got 3 more rooms to go. Anyway, is this going to heal? I think it may heal. I'm not particularly sure. This is probably going to give me gold, actually. Divine benefit. Okay, a bit of healing. I like that. I was definitely needing that. Bit more health for everybody. Do I want to use the shovel here? No. 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 That is not a lot of loot from that. Although I do like crests. They're basically the only heirloom that I still need, but once again, no scout, huh? Well, let's try to finish this dungeon first. Was that our last torch? It was indeed. Alright. Shovel. Fortunately, these characters are quite resilient in most respects. We could do a solo. That could be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Ah, she resisted it. That's pretty bad. And he actually, his accuracy reduction has not resulted in anything useful for us. Lunge against her could be good, but only if it kills, and it didn't. Only half the damage that we needed. But the stress is not a problem, fortunately. Let's use a flashbang against this guy. That also gives us a shovel. Not that we can really make decent use of that shovel, but regardless. Alright, you do this. 21 damage is a very nice start. Moving the cultist witch closer towards us, making her a more suitable target for example, the bounty hunter. Battle Ballad could be very nice here, I think. Yeah, no, we could do another solo though. No, I'm not going to. That's actually going to move the abomination in a less favorable position. Stun him again. No chance of that happening. Let's buff ourselves up in that case. Regain a little bit of health at the same time. No. Ah, that must be the ability of another character class then. I must be thinking of the ability from the Hellion, the Adrenaline Rush. Anyway. Stun. I'm more afraid of this guy for some reason, but he is very stun resistant, so let's stun him. Graveyard Slash. Dodged it. Okay, very nice. Now you, please do something useful. That doesn't count. No, it doesn't. Stun again. Battle Ballads. Alright, then possibly a rake could be nice. Not bad. Stumbling Scratch, alright, I was hoping for that. He doesn't have a useful ability in that location. Sure, why not? He resisted it, okay. Well done. It doesn't really matter what I do. Although a stun would have been better, I guess, but doesn't really matter. Who am I more afraid of? Alright, he gets a chance to act. It's too bad that we crit it, because now he can use his regular attack again. And lunge. I must say, this party doesn't really work as well as I was hoping that it would. No, it doesn't, but at the same time we are quite capable of dealing with a nasty shovel, which is always a pro. We also got a torch, apparently. What do we find in here? A battle. Ooh, this could be bad. This could be quite bad. This might be a good situation in which to use a solo. One of them resisted it. Let us stun one of these guys. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile. Then the bounty hunter can use the finish him. Only 8. That's not a lot. You should probably move. Coral. 12 damage. Ugh, nasty. Very nasty. 10. And what is he going to do? Axe blade? 8. Oh boy, almost at death's door. Almost. Not quite though. 9 to 15 damage, 25% chance of critting. Another solo could still be very nice. I think I'm gonna go with that. Try to make them as ineffective as I can. Never mind. Please don't die. You're the only bounty hunter that I have at level 6. Even though, to be perfectly honest, the bounty hunter is not one of my favorite classes. How can I even heal him, by the way? I don't think that I can. Oh boy. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Let's get this guy in the front. Oh my god. He's at death's door, of course, so that's pretty bad. Lunge could be very good here. 17 damage. Of course, using the Blight to get through the resistances from the bulwarks is also very useful. The shield walls, they're called at the champion level. Ah, this is very nasty. Move over there, I guess. Best thing I can do. Okay, good. Dodge. He's gonna keep on debuffing them. Because this is a very nice effect. I would like to see this a lot more often. Solo. That might also be the only way in which I can save the bounty hunter. Shadow Fade, once again. It's not quite useful, but it does bring forward the abomination. Coral, as long as they don't... Very nice. Very nice. Transform. Alright, what do we want to do? I guess a rage against him, because he still has to get his turn, and he can actually reach the back row. Then I am going to stun. His speed is quite high. Maybe with a shovel we can get him in the front, so let's try that. Even though these two guys would still get a turn. Resisted the movement. But that's fine. Of course, these guys are still debuffed. Even though they're not even debuffed by that much. But I'm gonna continue doing that. He resisted it. That's unfortunate. Lunge cannot reach that position. It's kinda bad. Poisonous darts, though, would be very nice. A crit of 1, but we do apply 15 damage over time now to that guy. So we should be in a much better position. If I do a knockback of 2, he would be less useful, right? Yeah, I think so. But this would even be better, I think. Not that much better, to be perfectly honest. No stun, but he's very useful in that location. So let's use a come hither. Resisted it again. 7. It's almost time for him to transform back, because that would regain him some health. That's like the only healing ability that we've got. Solo, yes. They keep resisting it. They keep on resisting it. Lunge. Oh, he's... Oh no, he's still over there. That's the right way to phrase that. Would love to stun him. Might be able to do that with a bounty hunter though. Although he does have 40% stun resistance, so it's not that likely. Not that likely at all. Trying to see if there's minimal damage. I was really needing a crit there. Coral dodged it. Very nice, very nice. What can you do? You can do, for example, this. It's actually kind of the only thing that you can do. Is that going to kill him? It is going to kill him on his next action, so that's at least something. And we can get out of this dungeon after this battle, so we may be okay here. In some weird way. Movement skill chance increased by 20%, so we have 150. So we have like 80% chance of actually pulling him to the front, which would be quite good. Let's do that. Once again. He's resisting again. Wow, lucky bastard. Clumsy X-Blade dodged it. As we should. Let's do another debuff, because we still have 3 enemies remaining. And stun this guy. No, no, no. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's like the only death's door that we really had, but damn, that was pretty close. He's going to down his own, and once again, try to get him closer. Oh my god. He does of course have to deal with his debuffs because of the death's door situation. But anyway, finale? Make him even less effective. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, even though it's a bit of a waste. Yeah, he resisted it. Lunge? No, still not done. Bayonet job. 6 damage, still not at death's door. Come on, people! We did get a stun now. We should be fine, but things are not going as well as I was hoping. Obviously. They haven't been going very well for a long time now. Alright, get the kill please. Thank you. Take all of the stuff. And close. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that this is an explore mission, because god damn it. You eat one as well. Did I already eat 4 food with you? Yeah, I did. Okay, you eat the last. Take a look inside. It is trapped. Do we get a scout? No, we do not. We still have a shovel. So I could go back to the cabinet and check that out. Also, I should probably move the party formation back to the way I want it to be. Do I want to check that out? I think I'm gonna go here first. Alright, well that was well worth it. I'm gonna continue moving forward though. Crap! I didn't think of that. Well, everyone still's got health. Alright, you know what? I'm out of here. I should have left it right away, but I was kind of hoping to get the loot in the other corridor, but no matter. We were successful, to some extent. Got a moon ring, got a bunch of crests, which is nice. Of course, we also have to deal with more stress now, and apparently disease, wasting sickness. Means that we're not going to be going into the warrens with him for a while. We'll only meditate, that's not very good. God-fearing will only pray, that's not very good either. Move resistance is nice, although thick-blooded is also quite good. But anyway, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Alright, we are back, and I'm hoping that the game is not going to crash on me again, as it has a couple of times in the past. What are we going to do next time? I am still thinking about taking down the Gibbering Prophet, because I think we should be able to do that. But a few issues with that are, for example, that we need an occultist for that fight. He is still a bit stressed out. Yeah, he is still a bit stressed out, but I think he should be fine now. The Crusader also want to bring along, and he now has rabies, which is not good. Yeah, I do want to bring him, so it's gonna take at least one more episode. I also want to bring her because she's a runes tactician and she can reach the back row with Iron Swan. What else? Then we have a healer, 2 damage dealers, although the Crusader's not that effective against the back row because he needs to move back and forth. So it would be best if we had some other character, for example another Crusader, but we don't have one of those, who could move forward and attack. The Highwayman can do that with the Duelist Advance, but he cannot reach the back row with that. Any other character who can do something like this? Yes, the Man-at-Arms with the Rampart. Obviously we're not going to bring this Man-at-Arms because he is at 100 stress. He's actually one of the guys I believe I brought against the Gibbering Prophet in the first place in the episode that I lost the footage of. Well, I have to think about that, but maybe there is something else that we can do. Something which gives us nice loot, for example, or... This is, well, it's actually... 15 dodge is not that much, to be perfectly honest. As a matter of fact, when you look at, for example, the Camouflage Cloak, obviously this only works when Torchlight is above 75, but you can easily make sure that that is the case. What is that? Raider's Talisman. Increases food consumption, increases crit chance, and increases scouting chance. I kind of love this. Gather 3 grain sacks I don't like. I don't like the mission, but I do love the item. Another Tough-Ring would not go amiss, but it's not a high priority. Alright. Options here. Anyway, I'm gonna call this episode to a close. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And maybe you'll join me next time.